Hello Internet, welcome to Scott's Garage, everything do-it-yourself. In this video, I'll be doing a review and testing of this Frizzlife whole house water leak detection system. This particular model is LP365. Now Frizzlife did reach out to me and asked me to do this video, but I had a great need for this. When my parents lived here, they had two major water leaks in the crawl space. One of them went on for days, believe it or not, and the other one went on for hours. Their kitchen sink overflowed and it caused a lot of damage. So I really see the need for a water detection system. And as far as I can read, that this uses sonar and it detects major leaks, but it also can detect minor leaks. And I'll explain more about that as we install it. Now, this video is on the home remodel playlist on Scott's Garage. About 10 months ago, my wife and I purchased my elderly parents' home, and we have been remodeling it room by room. And this remodel will actually take place in the crawl space, this contraption that I put together here. Now, we have an artesian well that is the water source. It feeds our house and 5 other houses. And the well itself, every once in a while, there'll be sand that comes through the line. And that's what this first filter is for. It's called an ice spring. And the nice thing about the ice spring is that the filter, it's a metal mesh filter, and you can simply take it off and clean it and then reuse it. You can also drain some of the sediment here below without having to remove the filter. And then I have a Whirlpool whole house water filter, and this is the big one. And all of this is 1 inch. So the pipe that comes into our house is a 1 inch line. The reason I'm upgrading all this is that currently in the crawl space, so it's 1 inch, and then there's a reducer down to 3/4 inch, and then all the filters are 3/4 inch. They're smaller filters, and then when it comes out of the filter, it makes it go back up to 1 inch. So I'm like, why not just make all of it 1 inch? And likewise with the Frizzlife, the default is 1 inch threads here. When you buy the Frizzlife, it does come with an adapter to make it go down to 3/4. But I thought, why not just make all of it 1 inch? Now with all of these products, with the leak detector, the Frizzlife, with the ice spring filter, and also with the Whirlpool whole house filter, I'll put an Amazon affiliate link in the description below for your convenience. And if you use any of my links, eventually Amazon will send me a small portion of the sale. But that's how it works. It's simply there for your convenience. So you can see from the box some of the features of this Frizzlife water detection system. It has an automatic shutoff. So if it detects either a major leak or even a drip, a sustained drip, it'll automatically shut it off. And it has 24/7 real-time alerts, and it's app-based. So you get the alerts on your phone, and if you're in the crawl space, I'm sure you could hear it there as well. And it is powered. So this is basically powered by USB, and I'll be hooking that up. And it does have a battery in it, so there actually is power in it right now, but I'll be hooking this up permanently so that it remains powered all the time. And I'll show you the app and how it all works here after I get everything hooked up. Now, what I have to do now is I actually have to take this apart, and I have to very carefully wrap the threads here, and I have to attach it to this brass 90. Okay, here it is. Got everything in place. I'm satisfied. I created my own tool out of this big piece of 2x10 or whatever it is to safely tighten this. And I'm satisfied with that. I don't think there'll be any leaks. And now I got to get this beast down into the crawl space. So I'm in the crawl space. Here's the original whole house water filtration. So as I said before, it's 1 inch, 1 inch, and then it's reduced down to 3/4 inch. And there's the initial filter. Again, this is like for larger particles like sand. Very similar to the new one I'm putting in. and then it goes to this filter here, and again it's all 3/4 inch in here, and then it goes back up to 1 inch. And it looks like at one time, or at least they tried to attach it firmly to the studs over there, but since we've been here, it's just been hanging down. I put the strap on here, but it was just hanging and pretty loose, and it's time to upgrade these whole house filters. Now you can see again what I did. I purposely built it, the small 2x6s that I had, and very secure. It's not going to be drooping down like that, and it's already firmly established. And I measured the footer here, or whatever it is, for the foundation for the crawl space, and it's the right height. And so what I'll be doing is turning the water off the main, disconnecting all this, and sliding this over. I have another flex tube here that will basically come out here and flex towards me and then go into that inlet. I have a power supply real close, and that will be the procedure. Okay, everything's in place. There are no leaks. There's water down there, but that's when you disconnect the old one. So far, so good. Now I need to pair the Frizzlife water leak detector. Okay, I won't be able to film all of this because I need my phone to use the app to connect, but the first thing I need to do is press the query and the protect unprotect together for 5 seconds. Okay, and I see it's flashing the Wi-Fi, so I'm going to get on the app now and add the device. Okay, hook it up to the app beautifully. It's synced right away, absolutely no problems. And so I'm going to get out of this crawl space, and I'll be doing some other tests. Okay, I want to finish this video by showing you the Frizzlife app and then running some tests. So the app was really easy to download. Here it is. And you pick your product. So I just have the smart water monitor, and it says everything was okay. It shows you how many gallons you've used. So we've only used 51 gallons of water today. It shows the temperature of the water, 47.8, and then the flow rate is 0. And if you turn on the water, it'll change. It takes a minute to update or so, so we'll see that change here in just a second. There we go. So it's using 1.66 gallons per minute. Turn that off, and again, after maybe 30 seconds or so, it should go back to 0. Now, with the flow rate, I had to run a leak test. There it is, back to 0. I ran the initial leak test, and the default tolerance, I think, is it allows for 0.02 gallons of flow rate. And mine was actually a little bit higher than that. It was 0.04, which means I have some small leaks somewhere. I have some suspicion in our laundry room. But this device is allowing me to troubleshoot, and I'll figure out where those small leaks are at. But the tolerance, again, is 0.02. But I set it to 0.04, so it shows right now that there's no flow rate, and that's why everything is okay. The valve is on, and the protection is on. You can set up a timer, like say you have a outdoor sprinkler system, which we have. It's winter now, so it's not on, but this summer I'll probably turn off or use a timer so that during that time when it's watering the lawn, using more water, it's not going to set off the alarm or shut off the valve. So I want to go now to the alarm. So right now you can set it on auto, and it suggests mode 1 is for households of 1 to 2 people. That's us. Mode 2 is households 3 to 4 people. Mode 3, households of 5 or more people. So that should be sufficient for us. However, for testing purposes, I want to hit the advanced settings, and there's mode 4, 5, and 6. And for mode 4, for testing, is for households 1 or 2 people. Factory default is it set at 250 gallons total for the day, and 1 hour. So basically what this means is that if for whatever reason you go through more than 250 gallons in an hour, it's going to shut it off because that's abnormal usage. Now for my wife and I, it's much slower than that. I think I could set it to 150 gallons. And if we exceed that, there's something wrong, it'll shut it off. But you can adjust it. So allow continuous water flow volume. Right now it's 180 gallons. Again, the default is 250, but you can increase it or decrease it. If you had a large family, well, obviously you're not going to have you're going to have a higher rate here. And I'm going to lower this for testing purposes here in just a minute. But currently I'm setting it to 180 gallons. And then there's also a time. It's the flow rate or hourly rate. So allow continuous water flow. Right now it's set for 1 hour. So if the sprinklers are on for 1 hour, it takes that long, then it's not going to shut it off. But and then likewise, it's allowing for 0.04 gallons per minute because I have a slow leak somewhere. So let's run a test mode here, and I think what I want to do is continuous water flow volume, and I'm going to set that to the lowest setting, so 20. And basically, I'm going to turn the water on, and we'll see if it sets it off. I think I can go back to home. I think what I'll do too is I'll turn some other sinks on to increase that. So I think as soon as it reaches 20 gallons, the valve should shut off. We'll find out here. Okay, it says unusual water usage detected. The valve will close shortly. So we should actually see the water turn off. All right, there we go. So good morning. Please check in time, and you can see, wow, that is incredible. It turned it off. I'm really impressed with this, and I will. The next test I'll do, it'll be the final test, would be just the small leak test, and it should do the same thing. If I set it below the 0.04 gallons per minute and it detects it, it should shut it off. Okay, so it's 0.3 hours. This is going to take 18 minutes, so that's why this test is taking longer. So if you have a major leak, it's going to shut it off more quickly. If you have a minor leak like this, after 18 minutes, this should shut off. So I'll just let this go for a bit, and I'll come back in a few minutes. Okay, here we go. It's an unusual amount of water detected, so it's detecting this leak. It took 18 minutes, 0.3 hours, so we should have it turn itself off here real soon. Okay, there we go. Leak detected. Warning, warning, warning. Your house is leaking water. Please check in time. And so it continuous water flow for 18 minutes, so it worked beautifully. And so the valve should be shutting off here. I think it did turn, the valve did turn off. Yeah, that's just what's left in the line. Okay, so it worked. So with the small leak detection, it turns off the water. And with the major leak detection, it works as well. So I'm very impressed so far. Now I'll be testing it. I'm using it, obviously. If things change, I'll do a video to update it. But so far, so good. I'm very pleased with Frizzlife. And for this, I want to thank Frizzlife for providing this product to me. If you got any value at all from this video, please give me a like. It costs you nothing, but it's a great value to me. And as usual, have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.